Alright guys, it finally stopped being 17,000 kelvins in my room, so I can actually turn off my fan and record some, or talk over some of these, because Save is an idiot with his music. And this specific clip, it was actually quiet enough that I probably could have done it, but I don't really care that much. It's not a big deal to talk over because it's one of the quicker ones. I don't know if I'm going to get any free time to talk about what I want, so I'm just going to go straight in. They landed triple fear, no trinkets, it gets tremor, 3 people get ringed. Yeah. Kind of went a little crazy. The druid gets broken out of ring, the shaman and the lock sit it, and sadly that means everything's on DR, but the druid is more or less dead, and Link gets forced immediately. So this is probably the best opener in the world you could ever want to see, and I knew that was coming because I remember seeing this game and like crapping my pants because it was amazing. Save ddos'd poly. No, wait, what? He shadow melted something then. Yeah, he shadow melted like a hex or something. There is no mage on the other team. I'm a moron. Half poly into a full fear. There is no tremor totem this time, so this could possibly be a druid kill. This would be like the fastest LSD kill in the world. Generally speaking, you just take the shaman out, but that works. Half poly, fear MC, game over. No trinket. I think he trinketed a clone. I wasn't actually paying attention. Anyway, quick, I get to talk. I personally love watching Priest and previously Druid healers the best on streams because they step back enough that it's calm enough to watch everything that's going on and how the DPS set up their kills. But of those 2 healers, they both have to like go in. It's a 20-yard range on clone. Fear is more or less melee range. So they really do get to see or stay up and close to the fight instead of sitting all the way back like a paladin and a shaman can and just 40-yard range their DPS. And probably like 50 or 60-yard range the other DPS, so there's no shocks, there's no hexes, and you can hardly even see the people. Priests and Druids really need to run in. They open with a bunch of stuff. The Shaman trinkets really early. I believe it was a deep that he trinketed, avoiding the ring. And a Fear gets tremored. Druid gets chunked. Save's trying to line of sight in a very bad spot, honestly. But he got the Fear, which got the tremor out, and nothing really that bad is coming because they're winning significantly on pressure. Clone on Shaman into a poly. He has no trinket. Druid has to bear up. This is honestly a ton of damage the other team's missing. Solar Beam probably on the Druid and the Mage to stop a cast, to stop the clones as well. And Save manages to jump, Fear, and land in it and then get silenced, which, if everyone doesn't know, jumping is retarded in this game. So, yeah, do that. You'll figure it out. Clone on Shaman. No one has trinkets now. Basically, all that has to happen is his team needs to not die, and as long as they can set up before that Trimmer or Barkskin's up, well, Save won't have a Fear, so they probably need to get Trimmer out of the way, set up on the Druid again, get his Barkskin, and go for a kill. So they want to force Barkskin off of a smaller amount of CC. Save just got Trimmer out, they deeped it, was a little bit late. Still, the whole goal right now is to get pretty much Barkskin, or like maybe Port, or something out of the way. They are going to have Link, but they can out-CC it. Save goes for Divine Hymn in the back. It keeps everyone topped. It sort of just allows his team to set up whatever pressure they want. Poly on Warlock, Clone on Shaman. Now's the sort of mini CC they want to force the Barkskin. Save's going to have Fear up in like 1 second. There's Link. There's the Fear. I believe? Nope, Save didn't kill the Link. You suck, Save. I swear I made Save a worse player by playing DK Rick Priest with him because he did absolutely nothing. Anyway, normally he kills those, or we'll say if he can. I don't know if he has the free globals. Anyway, no Tremor, no NS, no Link. Deep on Shaman. This is starting to look pretty desperate. Druid's Tranquility getting MC'd and dropped off. That's really, really bad. I actually don't know if you can MC people in kitty form or bear form, but I don't know. I don't think so. They're not humanoids anymore. Can't MC a lock pet. Fear's coming in. Does he have Tremor? No. Yes, he does have Tremor. Looks like he got deeped over it or cloned or something. They force the Shaman's Trinket again immediately as it comes up. And 2 people are cloned at the same time. That's kind of weird. There's no roots on that Solar Beam. So they should be fine. It's just going to be a matter of time of being able to set up a kill. They have what needs to be out. There's no beam. There's no... Well, I guess he's going to have an nice backup. That sucks. Druid's taking some damage. Druids can bear up. Mages can, generally speaking, line of sight and shield. So there's no immediate danger for Save to have to heal instantly. Beautiful deep Fear. The lock didn't trinket. Not sure why he didn't trinket. He could have been very easy to counter with a Howl of Terror there and match it. And the Shaman might die here. He gets cloned at 2%, I believe. Yeah, I think I remember this. He gets steeped out and dies. Yep. Or whatever that was. Yeah, he dies. LSD on Blade's Edge is retarded. I'm just throwing that out there. This team was nice enough not to pull out a Succubus and be really, really mean. That was the worst match I think I've ever played with Shadow play with a Succubus out. It was terrifying. It was actually absolutely miserable. One of the worst experiences of my life. It's okay, the match came down to no one having any mana, and me and Gannick were the only ones who could do deep damage or heal. So we won. Literally, it was 0 mana, 0 mana, 0 mana versus 0 mana, 50k health, 50k health, and everyone on their team had 50k health. It's like, okay, what's going to win, our DPS or your dots? And we spammed Death Strike and recoup, and we managed to win barely. It was just a pretty intense match, though. I didn't record it, though. That was during a Glad push. Anyway, Pounce on Lock. It looks like they might be switching up their strategy this game. I don't remember this one. I'll probably remember at some point. Deep Shaman, Fear DPS, Druid Trinkets. There was no Trimmer, though. Probably pretty smart. I think they learned from the previous games that that's all they want is Trimmer out, and they can really just force Trinkets once that's out, and then set up CC however they want. Save gets cloned. Mage is actually getting murdered. Holy crap. They use Spell Lock on him, though. They have no Solar Beam. He should be able to get, like, gripped out. There you go. Good job, Save. I knew exactly what you want to do because he's yanked me from a million bad positions in my life. Half the time yelling at me to take off Pillar of Frost. Anyway. They still have Trinkets. That's no good. That Lock has been able to cast with Demon Soul on the entire time. I don't know why the Mage wasn't trying to Spell Steal it or even trying to clone it. They could have... I don't know. It depends. Some Locks would Trinket that to get Demon Soul dots out. Trinket a clone. Others wouldn't. Not sure. I don't see DR trackers. There's a clone. There's NS. Wow. What the hell? Who'd he NS? Okay, I think that was like really retarded. If it was an NS Hex, he was facing double D Curse, so it was pointless. If he just NS the clone, I don't know why. Everyone was topped. I may have just hit the wrong button. You can go back and watch and tell me if I'm just retarded and missed it, but I think I saw a wasted NS. Anyway, everyone's dying. I think I remember this game now. We'll see what happens. Fear on Lock and Pet, Deep on Shaman, trying to get out any pressure, but once you get forced defensive, it's very, very difficult to get out the pressure you need. There is a Poly on the Shaman. They really, really need these Trinkets out of the way, because then they can really set up and go for kills, as opposed to setting up to try to get someone's Trinket, because if they're setting up to try to get a Trinket, the DPS can stand there with no fear and go for a kill in return. Save doesn't have his Trinket, which is really bad. Everyone's dying. The Water Ellie goes down, and it's just really bad. So, you know, if they go all in right now, the Shaman's going to Trinket, and they're probably all going to die. It's LSD. Fear on both DPS. There's the Trinkets. Trying to get a kill. And I believe this is the most kick-ass thing in the world right here. There's the DM. Priests are kind of stupid, by the way. That one ability, well, I don't know. If it was Holy, that would top everyone. It gets Solar Beam on the last tick. I believe that still locks out. There's also the Tranquility from the Feral, which heals for nothing, but it's something at that point. And they're kind of approaching a safer position. I don't know how many cooldowns the LSD has left. Looks like the Lock has his Demon Soul. That may be just that Trinket and a Demon Soul, possibly. No, that's definitely a Demon Soul. So he Spell Soul's Demon Soul. Poly on Shaman. Whatever. They might shout out the Druid for all of his health right here. Maybe. No, Bear Form. Barkskin. OP. Oh my god, he might die. Go, Fiend, go! Go, Fiend, go! Beautiful MC. The Druid's getting murdered. Both Druids are getting murdered. This is risky as hell. Biggest plays 2012. Oh my god. Fear on saves Feral. This is intense right here. Oh my god. Full Poly on Shaman. Die, you motherfucking Druid. Save Death and gets a kill. Holy crap. Yeah, I really hate LSD. I really do. And I'm talking as a general comp, not as facing them as DK Rogue Priest, because that's just silly. Being able to just sit there and be like, Cloak, Shell, Global Shaman, easy. Is not exactly fair, but just the fact that, like, Save couldn't heal through that. Free casting. They spell locked the Mage most of the time, and Save couldn't do anything. That's just like, I don't know, dot cleaves like that shouldn't really be. Someone should have to be able to bring out burst damage. It shouldn't be a instant cast Star Surge and a Shadow Bite crit that can kill someone, and random dots killing everyone. Otherwise, it's sort of, you just gotta look at, honestly, who the Fell Hunter's attacking to figure out who to heal, because that's the biggest source of burst.